Hey everybody, today I'm out here with Lanae.
Lanae.
Got it. Thank you thank you for correcting me. Yeah. What so I haven't seen you in a while, right? What has it been, like over a month, I believe, or something similar, something close?
Has it been that long?
It might not, just seems like a while.
Yeah, but, especially you being out looking for me, whatnot.
Right. How have you been?
I've been good, just trying to change my normal routine. The last video, believe it or not, really had an impact on me. I'm just trying to get ready for my update. So it's been kind of easy, a little easier than I thought. I guess I was just intimidating myself.
And tell us more about that impact that the first interview had. Like, in what way?
Well, the goal was to have somebody, like my age, or somebody starting off into the habit or, the urban camping lifestyle, and just try to make them rethink it, it made me rethink my situation, like I don't have to be out here. I don't have to struggle or go through these things that I'm going through or have went through, and it's been really easy, actually, like letting go and letting God, already lost a few contacts, gained a few more, me and my mom, we have plans for, my detox and, hanging out, keeping me busy, and just kind of, in a sense, forgetting about this part of life, which isn't a bad thing, I learned a lot, but I lost a lot more, I feel like, so I just gotta take the time to gain that back.
And talking to your mom, have you and her created like a plan to get you back home with her, or what's the next step?
Well, getting me back home, that's not the hard part. It's keeping me busy enough to not have cravings, like I'm hoping that the, rehab facility or the detox can help me with that part of the understanding and coping with that, because when we're not talking to people, we're talking to ourselves all day long, and I don't want to have, the good angel and the bad angel, trying to convince me to get on the free bus and come on down, which is good because she lives so far away,
Yeah, I like that you understand where you're at and you're trying to make changes to improving your situation. So you mentioned that you've sold some of your things, some of your possessions.
Yeah, just trying to, again, let go, in the past, that's been an excuse for me, what about my stuff? It's all I got out here, like I'm attached to it. I want it. It's mine. I got it. It's mine, but really, everything that I've bought, with money or would trade in another good, I just paid for it to be in the cycle of stolen and sold, and I don't really want to pay that toll fee anymore. So, basically really just been giving stuff away, if they make a donation, that's cool, I got a dog to take care of, my little Specs, my big Specs, but yeah.
And where do you think you're going to be in the next 3 months? What will you be doing?
Getting ready for tax season, hopefully, with the family business. My mother told me that I got some family competition. My little cousin is going to go to school to help out with the business, and I'm not trying to lose my spot, so I gotta keep up,
So your mom does taxes out in Ohio?
Well, that's where we're from, 2015 we moved out here. Fortunately, my grandma passed away 2012, and my grandma started the business over 40 years ago, and my mom took it over, and I was supposed to take it over when I turned 18, but unfortunately I was in a troubling relationship. Dun, 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 dun. You know,
It's always boys, huh?
man, you know, and you'd think them being older that they wouldn't be so immature and whatnot, but smart in all the wrong ways, you know.
Well, that just goes to show you how you can't be dependent on anybody else, man, woman, or anything else. You know, you gotta be self-sufficient
Yeah.
and relying upon yourself and your skills and what you need to do for yourself, because you know,
Well, that was
obviously nobody, a lot of people out here don't really help you too much.
Unfortunately, the whole time it was just a game, you know. Many other women and men told me about their, you know, story, which is the same exact storyline as mine. It's just crazy, you know. Like that's why I am, I guess, a little stuck. I'm not asking God or asking why me, why me, why me. Although I did, you know, I couldn't understand what did I do, you know, and I think it was me being a little bit too cocky about, you know, like graduating early and accomplishing the impossible so many times, you know, that I thought I could just do anything, you know. And for me, I can't understand what happened on how I went from, you know, not believing in like love, like I do, but those are like for movies, you know, like for television, you know. Like I only know one relationship that's been together since they were 18 and are like celebrating their oomph anniversary together, you know, and that's my Nana and Tata, which is my mom's best friend from childhood, you know. Like those are goals to me, is to have friends like that, but I'm not in that same situation, you know. Like I thought moving out here where she grew up and found all her like 3 lifetime long best friends that I would get like the same, and I didn't. You know, I didn't at all, you know. And that's the hard part, is trying to understand what happened with me. Like I'm not blaming anybody, you know. I'm just upset with myself. I don't know where I went off track.
I think you put too much pressure on yourself, and you need to realize that sometimes we all make bad decisions, and that's
Right.
okay. That's okay as long as we learn from it. And
At least I did it when I was young, you know.
yeah, you still are young. You're very, very young. You could rewrite your next chapter and start a whole new life. And I think you're taking steps towards that end. So just keep going. Don't dwell on the past
Yeah.
relationships.
Yeah.
Let's go forward. You know.
I gotta stop dwelling about, you know, like I could have had my bachelor's in structural engineering May 2019, you know, and it's 2021, you know, almost 22, you know, I'm almost 22, you know, and like I'm doing nothing because I'd made the mistake of living life day by day. Like, you know, a lot of people say that was a good thing for them. Well, it made my situation 10 times as worse, you know, because yesterday's problem is yesterday, or, you know, the ideas to, you know, leave this lifestyle was yesterday, you know, let's go do today's work, you know. Like it really screwed me up. And now that I no longer live my life day by day, now I'm stuck dwelling, well, I recently was stuck dwelling about all the time, all the day after day after day, you know, like that I've been consuming, you know, I've been consuming drugs for over 1,000 days, you know, and then some, you know. 1 year is 365 days, 1,000 days and then some. I don't even want to count the rest, you know. Like that's embarrassing, you know, but to me, to myself. And it's not me being hard on myself, it's, you know, me being real with myself, you know. Like, you know, I come from the business world, and me being, you know, walked in by hand to hand, you know, and left here in the drug world, you know. Like I want to go back to where I'm from, you know, but the loyalty to that relationship is now causing me to deal with the consequences. And it's like he's in prison, you know, till like 2027, you know. Like I didn't even want to look it up, but I did, you know. And I'm just like, damn, you know, like he's back home, as he calls it, you know, and I want to go home, but I'm just...
How can I help you go home? What can I do? Are you ready to go to a detox center? to get that out of flush that out of your system and start?
My mom said that she'll take my dog and like not make him an outside dog, let him go inside. She'll take him grooming and cut his nails and stuff like that. So obviously I love my dog. You know, like a dog is either a man's best friend or like a kid, and I ain't got no kids, but that's my baby right there. You know, so if me going to pamper myself into preparing for my life again, like, you know, he deserves to be pampered, you know, and, you know, he'll be excited. He'll be sad at first, you know, my dog is so attached to me. Like, he'll drink water and whatnot, but while I'm gone, you know, going to the store or whatever, I can't take him on the bus yet. You know, I need to make him an emotional support dog. But anyways, like everybody tells me, he won't eat and he barely drinks when you're away, you know, and then when I walk in the door, he runs up to me, smells me, tells me hi, and goes to his food bowl, comes back and says, okay, you're still here, I'm gonna go eat. It's so cute. But he's my big part of my motivation, other than myself, you know. But I want to see a plan for myself, like in my face, in paper, not just talking about it. I want to see it, you know. I want to see it to believe it, you know. I know I got to do it, but I want to see what I got to do, you know. Like, I know it kind of sounds childish, but I need to know what I'm going to do for these hours of time, you know. Like, I need to tell myself, okay, I need to be in bed for these hours so that I'm not up craving, excuse my language, and I'm not up and, you know, thinking about what I could be doing, what I would be doing, you know. Oh, I miss them, let's contact them, let's go see them, because nobody has a phone, you know. Like, I don't want to do that. I really want to do it. I should have did it, you know, so I'm just trying to do it, not rush it, and I'm not trying to make it like a punishment either. So I just want to make like either a calendar or a 24-hour chart, you know, make appointments of activities to do every day, go to the gym, you know, like I told you earlier, you know, instead of taking hours to do a habit, do my hobby, you know. Like, I don't even sing anymore. Like, I used to sing all up and down the streets, nighttime, daytime, sidewalk, middle of the road, doesn't matter, you know. Like, music, I was music, you know, and like I miss that about myself, and I'm hoping that I didn't neglect that gift from God for so long that he took it from me, you know. So that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do.
I think you have a lot of potential and a lot of, you know, childlike qualities about you.
Is there another word to use other than potential?
That's a great question.
Like, I don't mean to make it sound, you know, I just don't like it. I don't like the word potential, you know. Like, you you got great potential, but, you know, you're just not there yet. But you can get there. Just get there. You're not, but you can be. You know, I'm just like, damn, is there another word, you know, like the word help, you know. Instead of saying help, I like to say, you know, assistance, you know, because you just need a little oomph, you know. Not help though, you know. You see what I'm saying there?
Yeah, I get you. It's different words, right? Because you probably heard potential many times, right? And you see what that word has led you to, right? So it's disappointing that every time you hear the word potential,
yeah.
you're not reaching, you know, that potential, right? Because you've been told that for many years,
right?
And so you associate that word with failure, I think. And so you need to realize though that you're not failing.
I see why you can say that I pick on myself a little bit, you know, like I nag at myself, but you know, I'm just around people who just like don't see their part in their life, you know what I mean? Like, I know I could have said no, you know, but I did a lot of things out of boredom and out of being rebellious, you know, being told I can't, you know. I'm like, well, I did all these impossible things in my childhood. Well, I'm sure I could do the impossible in my adult life. That was not true. You know, things are different. Jail is different. Like, whoa, everything is different. You know, like, goodness grief. My mom did such a good job. My dad did such a good job of, you know, like keeping me motivated and happy and like supported and like totally not aware of all the like pure evil and hatred and like disappointment and lies, deceitfulness, and just BS, you know, like that, all of it was like bam, you know, like my 18th birthday was on Thanksgiving, like the actual day, and like as I ate my dinner plate, I ate reality, you know, like all of it set in at once. I think that's a big part of it too, is I was shocked, you know. I am shocked. I still am shocked and surprised and a little scared of the unknown, and everything that I think I know is not what I know, it's what I think. You know what I mean? Like, because I didn't Google it myself. I just took your word for it, you know, that you brought it up. You know what you're talking about. Why would you go out of your way to bring something up and make up a story? But that's what they do, you know what I mean? But not everybody. It's just a lot of people on this, like, you know, level or stage or whatever, you know? And there's not enough room for me, you know, to do my moves and whatnot. You know what I mean? With all these people on the stage, you know? That's a good way to tell myself.
Yeah, I mean, that's even that is a plan that you need to, you know, follow through on, is just, you know, create your own stage, right? This stage is crowded and the people on the stage don't understand, right. don't care. They don't have the same thoughts and goals and ambitions that you do. So create your own stage.
And that's another thing, you know, like I know I'm like telling you so much, you know, because I can't share this with everybody, you know. They don't care, or they get jealous, or, you know, you could just see the like how unimportant it is to them, or like how irrelevant or inconvenient it is to like talk about it, you know. And I was told by a lot of people that when I go and get sober, you know, I shouldn't come back. By them, I was told this by them, because they're not gonna stop doing their thing because I'm here. You know, that's up to me to be a big girl about it, you know, and probably best to just stay away. And I mean, ouch, but true. You know, you see why, you know, I might be so hard on myself, because that's just reality of stuff, you know.
So
I'm just so excited to, you know, talk to somebody about it, you know.
Yeah, as you should be. You should be excited. You should, you know, because you think differently than the people around here, you know. That's how you know you don't fit in. That's how you know you don't belong here. You just don't belong here. You're out of place. You stick out like a sore thumb. And that's why you need to create action to get out of this place, you know, because it's scary, it's dangerous, and people notice that about you, right? That, hey, she needs to be doing better things. You notice that. So that's why you and I need to work together on getting you out of here as soon as possible. You have my information, you have my number. Let's stay in contact, and let's realize your dreams. Let's put a plan into action. Let's sit down, write it down, right? Visualize it, right? Like, here it is. Here we are today, 30 days. This is where we're going to be at. This is what we're going to do. Because you're a visual person. You need to see it, right? You can't talk about it. You need to see it.
Right.
So
let's believe it.
Let's do it. Yep. So, thank you for talking to me. Thank you for giving us an update. A lot of people have been asking about you, and
thank you guys.
You sound different. You sound better. You look better, and that's how I know you're.
I told you it was a bad hair day that day.
You're having a great hair day today, and I love talking to you. You sound great, and you know, I wonder where you're gonna be in 30 days. You know, I'm gonna be your mentor. I'm gonna hold your hand through it while we look for a stage where you can dance and sing and
I thought we were building it.
We're gonna build it. Yeah, we're gonna build it. That's right. Without the word potential, okay?
Yeah.
So
I would like an update word to use instead of potential.
I'll work on it for next time, okay?
Right on. All right, well, thank you.
Thank you.